Welcome to Macmo Academy. In this video, we will learn about the formula or finding out the general term formula for a particular sequence. When a number sequence is given and if it is asked to find the general term formula for the particular sequence for the following sequence, how to find out the sequence. It's very simple and very interesting, and that formula can help us in finding out any number of term, any particular sequence, any number of term of that particular sequence. So let's start about learning how to find out general term formula. So general term formula is usually represented by Tn, number of term. Any particular number of term is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So if we will follow this particular formula, we can find out the formula, general term formula of this particular sequence. Now what is a? A is equal to first term of the sequence. First term of the sequence. N is unknown. N is the number of n will remain unknown, and that will help us in finding out the particular term of that sequence. And D is for this difference, common difference. A common difference can be found out by T2 minus T1, means second term minus first term. So now first of all we will find out common difference by this formula T2 minus T1. So second term is 12 minus 8. So 12 minus 8 is 4. So common difference in this particular sequence is 4. Now we need to substitute all the values in this formula. Now let's see what we will get. Tn is equal to A. A is equal to first term, and what is the first term over here? 8. So 8 plus n minus 1 d, difference is 4, so we will put 4 over here. Now we will open up this bracket. 8 plus 4 multiplied by n will gives you 4n. Now plus minus is minus, 4 ones are 4. Now we will simplify the like term. These two are the like ones, so after simplification it will gives us 4n, plus minus is minus, and the sign will be of bigger number, 4n plus 4. So this is the general term formula for this particular sequence. So this is the required answer. Now how to verify whether this formula is correct or not? So if we will put in place of n 1, wherever you are having n, write down 1, put 1. N is equal to 1 means we are finding out the first term. What will be the first term of this particular sequence? So in this particular sequence, in this formula I am putting 1 in place of n. So 4 ones are 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Now you can see the first term is equal to 8. So this is the verification whether we are getting the correct answers or not. If our formula would be correct, so it will gives us the proper or correct answer. Now in place of n, let's check by putting 2. Now 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Now you can see that the second term is of 12. Now let's find out the fifth term. So in place of n, so fifth term would be equal to 4 times 5 plus 4 is equal to 4 5s are 20. 20 plus 4 is equal to 24. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5. So we can find out any number of sequence of any number of term of this sequence. For example, if it is asked to find out 100th term of this sequence, so in place of n we will put 100. So 400 plus 4, so 404, this would be the 100th term of this sequence. So this is the use of this particular formula for any particular sequence. Now let's look at the second question. Consider the following sequence. The sequence is 10, 14, 18, 22 and 26. In the first part, write down the next two term. So to write down the next two term is very easy because the difference is of plus 4. So if we will add 4 in the previous term, we can get the next term. So the next term would be 30 and 34. So these are the two new terms. find nth term formula of the sequence. So nth term formula can be find it out with the same pattern in which we have find it out in the previous question. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So again, a is the first term of the sequence. So a is equal to 10. To find out difference, you can do it over here, t2 minus t1. t2 is 14 minus 10. So 14 minus 10 is 4. So this is your difference. Difference is 4. Now what it would gives us? 4n minus 4. Now solve the like terms. Plus 10 minus 4 is plus 6. So this is the general term formula in terms of n of this particular sequence. Now they are saying hence find out the 200th term. First check whether this formula is correct or not by putting 1. 4 ones are 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Now you can verify whether the first term is correct or not. Now 4 twos are 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. Second term is also satisfied. It is the self checking whether we are doing it correct or not. To check yourself whether you are doing correct, so you can put any particular value in place of n and check yourself at any moment. Now they are saying hence find out 200th term. So in this particular formula, in place of n, what we will put? 200. So 200th term is equal to 4 multiplied by 200 plus 6. Now 4 twos are 8. 800 plus 6 will give us 806. So the 200th term of this particular sequence is 806. Now let's look at this question. So the first 3 figures of the sequence are as shown. In the first figure, how many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second figure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in this figure 10 dots are there. In this figure 6 dots are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 dots are there. So we need to analyze the problem first very attentively. Draw the next 2 figures. So in the next 2 figures, definitely 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. So it means that in the next 2 figure, there must be 18 dots. And we need to analyze this thing as well. 1, 2, 3. In the top row, 3 dots were there, 4 dots are there, now 5 dots are there. So now it means that in the next figure, how many dots would be there in the top row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are adding 1 dot at the top, and in the sides 0 dot, 1 dot, 2 dots are there in the sides. 1, 2, 3. Now we are adding one more. 1, 2, 3. And now follow the same pattern as above. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now how many dots must be there? There must be 18 dots should be there in this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is the next figure, and then after this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have increased 1 dot at the top. 1, 2, 3. So at the sides, I will increase 1 more dot. 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now how many dots must be there? 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. So we have constructed, or we have solved this one. Now find out the general term formula of this sequence. Now what is the first term? To find out general term formula, we must know the values of A and D. So A is the first term. In the first term, there are 6 dots. So in place of A, we will write 6. And what is the difference? Difference is of 4. So we must know this. So Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 D. A is 6 and difference is of 4. So we are putting 4. Now let's open up the formula. 4n minus 4. So 4n will come first, plus minus is minus, sign will be of bigger number. So this is the general term formula for the number of dots. So Tn is representing dots. Why it is representing dots? Because if we will put in place of n, 4 ones are 4 plus 2. So this will give us 6 in the first figure, because I have put it n is equal to 1, and in the first figure there are 6 dots. So it means that Tn is representing dots and n is representing the figure. Now let's read the third part. Find the number of dots in 1/50th figure. Number of dots means we need to find out Tn for 1/50th figure. So Tn is equal to, in place of n we will write 150 plus 2. So 15 times 4 is 60 and 600 plus 2. So how many dots will be there? 602. So this is how we can find out. This is T150. In the 150th figure there will be 602 dots will be there. So this is how we can find out, or we can simplify the pattern questions, and this is very interesting. I hope you like the videos, and thank you for your support. Please subscribe and share our YouTube channel in your friends and family. Thank you.